Hey guys, welcome to another YouTube video. Today it's going to be an update video, and it's a video on this. This is the katana I got in from a friend of mine in a trade, and it turned out gorgeous. I've not finished the scabbard yet because I ran out of red hockey tape to do this with, and it turned out really well. I'm not a professional at this. I'm not claiming to be one. This is just how I did it with the materials I had at my disposal. I reused the paracord that was already wrapped on it because that's pretty much all I had. And first, I took the handle off, took it apart. Yes, the real wood's underneath there. Yes, the pin is still there, so it'll stay in the handle. I repaired that. And turned out really well. Again, I wrapped it with red hockey tape and then rewrapped it with the paracord and tried my best to copy the original design. Again, I'm not a professional at this, just at least tried with the best of my abilities. And once that was all finished, I went to work on the blade. Again, I don't have the materials to do the scabbard yet. I'll get some more and eventually do it. But anyway, let y'all see the blade. And that's gorgeous. Set the scabbard down. Again, this thing turned out really nice. I'm going to get y'all close up. And this thing is razor sharp. Once I got it, it was already somewhat sharp, but I went ahead and sharpened it up, and it's sharp as a razor blade. And I did some homework. Yes, this thing is actually hand forged. It is made out of carbon steel. Whether or not how much carbon steel, I don't know. And it's very well made for a cheap katana. I looked up, this thing roughly went for right around $200 to $300 when it was new. And still, pretty good price for a katana. And another reason I'm doing the video on this is I want to ask you guys a question. Do you want me to test this thing out? Sadly, I do not have access to a couple of tatami mats, but I do have access to some pool noodles that I can go ahead and go buy, and I'll set up the whole thing and actually try this thing out, because the last katana I got in, which I still have, I did do a video on testing it out, and that video is on my channel if you want to go see it. So I want to know, do you guys want me to do a video of testing this thing out? Because I will. I'll set it all up and I'll test it out if you want me to. I'll get some cheap Dollar Tree pool noodles and try it out, because this thing is razor sharp. And how I cleaned up the blade is relatively simple. I did none of it by machine. I wanted to keep the blade as original as possible and treat it with the respect it deserves, because it is a real katana. And I hand sanded the blade completely by hand all the way up to 2,500. And sharpened it up on a diamond stone, all by hand. Beautiful. It has a small, minute chip right at the tip of the blade, but being a cheap katana, you would expect that. But anyway, I'll give you guys another close-up. Again, this thing polished out really nice. And the way it polished, I can also tell it's definitely carbon steel, because when you polish carbon steel, it has a nice shine to it. And another thing I've noticed about this katana is it's very well balanced. I mean, a lot of cheap katanas are very either front heavy or back heavy, which is not what you want. You want it to be very well balanced. And I can definitely maneuver this thing around. Definitely makes you feel like Michonne from Walking Dead, huh, guys? And I even went as original as to tie it around the pommel like it would have originally. Again, do you guys want me to test this thing or not? Let me know in the comments. Nice project. It'll look great in my collection. Wish I could find some more beauties to put in my collection. So again, answer in the comments down below. And I hope you guys enjoy. Beautiful. Hope you guys enjoy the video. And as always, stay sharp and keep collecting.